What up, everybody? We're here for another episode of the Post Up this morning, and we got a special guest in the house with us. He ain't so special, whatever. But look, Rick Blaze is in the building with us. On fire.
Yep.
Rick, what up?
What's up? It's good to be here, man.
B. Ron, as usual. Obviously, y'all know who I am. I'm Yells, and we do have a special guest, B. Ron. Would you like to do the introductions for our special guest?
Of course. So we have joining us on the show this morning the number one ranked Northeast recruit in ACA, Majir Williams. Majir, how are you doing this morning, young man?
Hey, yo, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure being out here with y'all. Real talk.
Thank you very much. Always good to have you here with us as well. Let's just jump right in, shall we? You know how this works. You listened before. You've seen it. You know how we do things around here. So, first question for you is, how has your SimWorld hoops experience been so far? And do you have any player or players you've enjoyed playing with and or against?
As far as the experience goes, I would say my season been up and down. I thought I'd be a little higher on the big boards for people. Received a few more offers than I did, but it is what it is. As far as people I like to play with, Sion Matthews, Charles Pinkert, cats like that. That's really about ball. They don't focus on all the talking for the social media. They come to play ball and they just ready, hype, and I love the energy that they bring.
And where did you want to be ranked? Who, if you had to take one person off the list of who's ranked above you, who would it be? We're gonna start the drama early, guys.
See, I don't got a problem with where I'm ranked on ESPN. I feel like I'm ranked fairly. I feel like I'm a top 30 player. But you look at the SimWorld TV one, they don't got me on there. You look at the 24/7, they don't got me ranked at all. I'm trying to figure out who I gotta impress.
Okay.
But you gonna get on there anyway, right? We know that's coming. You gonna show 'em.
Hey, that's a matter of time.
All right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely agree with you there. Only have time for you to get on there, kid. Right now, who would you say is your biggest influence in your play style? It could be a parent, it could be a former player, current player, whoever it is, but who would that be for you?
I mean, YouTube is a big model for players' games nowadays because
Yeah.
you see a lot of the comparisons between you and a player that you might not have got to watch grow up. But for me, a big part of my game is like the Penny Hardaways, like the athletic wings and guards that could create for themselves, that play the game in a more open flow manner. They don't need no pick. They could run it through the ISO or get the ball off a screen and just make something happen.
Penny Hardaway. Rick, how you feel about that one?
Hey, he okay with me, man. Penny Hardaway was the man out in Orlando, man, for sure. Before the injuries, Penny Hardaway was that dude for sure.
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
choice. Good choice.
Y'all seen that spin one leg step back that's been highlighted again here recently. You trying to put that in your bag, Monsieur?
Man, it's already in the bag. I gotta wait to bring it out. It's already in the bag.
All right. I don't want to ruin it. Be Rob, my bad, man.
No, hey, all good, no worries. So, final question for you is there any team you would like to play for this season? I know recruiting is coming up here in the next week. So, and I know, we're
Man,
not
you gonna
supposed
put
to be
him on
talking
blast?
about.
Be right.
I sure am. Any team you want to play for this season? You're a Jersey.
You ain't got to answer that, Monsieur. You ain't got to answer it, man. You are not.
It's all in good media and broadcasting. I got you. If I had to narrow it down to 3 teams that I want to play for, and I can't guarantee any of these teams even offered me, I would say Gotham 5, Run DMV, and probably Showtime. I want to be out in LA with Bronny and them. You know that scene probably crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on a limb and say, this is just me talking. I don't have no substance proof. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say, Run DMV hit him up, and I predict he's probably gonna be on Run DMV. I'm gonna say that right now. Wow. I'm busting that grape right now on live TV.
They had to at least hit you up, Major. You ain't got to confirm, but yeah, I'm pretty sure East Coast guys have have hit
Come
you
on.
up.
You
Out
like
west.
apples?
What's that?
How you like them apples?
That, you know what? I would personally, as a Maryland guy, love to see you on Run DMV. I hope that you get there, but if you end up on Gotham 5, I'm sure that'll be okay too for them. Because, I mean, all these teams can really use a player of your caliber, Majir. That is for sure. That is for sure.
By player of your caliber, you do mean currently inside the top 30. That's what he means, Majir.
Yes, of course. Of course. like I said, he's number one ranked Northeast player, so he's doing something right to be up on that.
No
on
doubt.
Top of that list.
That's not an easy region to be number one in. So yeah,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Speaking of other things that aren't easy, Cascadia, they yesterday hired Coach Isaiah Pope to take over after letting go of Finn Hayes the other day. Any thoughts on that from all of you? Majir, I want you to jump in there first, if you have any thoughts on that.
I'm not gonna lie, and I don't got nothing against Coach Pope, but I had an offer from Cascadia. They was one of the schools I was considering, and I was like, I'm gonna play the Waters. I thought they was gonna invite me out west to the showcase. They didn't, and then I find out they coach get fired. I ain't mad. They make my choice a little easier, but I was heavily considering them.
Hey,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
so
That has an impact. Go ahead, Yos.
I'll say that's a major pull. Coach Pope, I've heard a lot about him behind the scenes. I think if anybody saw the tweet that came out, I gave a little bit of his background. I think that's got some cachet out west. The problem is, will he be able to overcome just how that looked to the rest of the league and these young kids out here? Like you just heard from Majir right there, just, like, yo, you lost your coach. This is right after they won a championship last season. They lost the whole damn team and only had one player. Last night we got to see Kenny May running, and it looked like he had lost his mind. I'm going to be totally honest. But yeah, I mean, just not a good look overall. But this is a fresh start. I want to make sure I point that out. It's a new coach. It's a totally fresh start. New team. Almost everybody's going to be brand new system. So this is not last year's squad, and it's definitely not prior off season or off season's team. So my take on it.
Blaze?
No, I mean, I agree. Coach Pope's coming in. I'm sure Coach Pope want to run his ship how he runs his ship. But I tell you what, he got to get everybody on board, on dock really, really, really fast now, because the ship is taking out starting on Monday. So he's at a disadvantage when it comes to that. But the advantages are, if he's ready to move, he has some connections and some relationships he's already established, he should be able to get things started fairly quickly. And we'll see where he ends up at the end.
Exactly. He's going to have to get going very, very quickly. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because I feel like it needs to be driven home for me personally, in my opinion. I don't think that Cascadia is going to be as bad as everybody says they are. I don't think they're going to be terrible. I don't think they'll be like Seattle, aka now known as reigning Trays from last season. I don't think they'll be that bad.
Rick is biting his lip over there.
I know it.
Get it out, Rick.
That's why
No
I said
doggone well I am. let me just chime in real quick, and I'm going to say this in 4 words. They're going to be terrible.
If last night was any indication, Kenny May was struggling. I believe in what Coach Pope is going to do. I'm going to just go ahead and say that, because they can literally, and I hate that phrase, but they can literally only go up from what we've seen this offseason. And they're going to look good. Those some clean jerseys, man.
Yeah. He's going to need to be the Pope, the priest, the summoner, the maturette. He's going to need to be a majorette. He's going to need to be the mamas, the daddies, the pawpaws, big mama, little mama, baby mama. He got it out in his hands.
How could you forget cousin in them?
Well,
that's right. That was important.
if you're in some parts of the country, that's your baby mama too.
Yeah. So before we get off that subject, though, real quick, I have a question for you guys. Do you think Lil Bro's going to give him some advice there? You think Dre Pope's going to be out there kind of helping him out, or you think he's going to help him out in the beginning and then he's going to throw him to the wolves and just try and mash him? Or is he going to use it to his advantage? What kind of dynamic are we going to see there? Because they're in the same. Are they in the same region? I had to look at this real quick.
think his brother's going to help him out. I think he wants his brother to succeed. He's going to help him out to a point. Hey,
Right. Yes.
I got these connects. I got this situation going. You might want to do this, try this. But then his brother trying to win too now. At the end of the day, everybody trying. It can't be 2 number ones. That's 11. So somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. So I'm sure it's a healthy competition, but he don't want his brother to be last or to be last in finding out. So he's going to help him out in the beginning, but then he's going to swim on his own after that.
They are in separate divisions and conferences, by the way. So Cascadia in the Arctic Division in the Legacy Conference, and looking at the Bay Breakers in the Legend Conference in the Pacific Rim Division. So, yeah, they could be working something out.
Very well could be. Yeah, I think that helped to a point, like Rick said, and I'll leave it there. Night 1 of the Golden State Showdown was last night. Any thoughts on that, gentlemen? Again, Majir, I'll kick it to you first.
Hey, man. That boy Trey Hyman, he number 1 for a reason. And every time I watch him play, I'll be like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. He's ranked where he's ranked there for a reason.
100% agree. 100% agree there.
Yeah, Trey Hyman is that dude. I mean, when you see it, I think his games. I think what's more impressive is his game fits the team. We haven't seen everybody in the official 5-on-5 setting, but from what we've seen with these 5-on-5 pickups, the way they got the team constructed, he has the spacing because they have a bunch of shooters surrounding him where he can do his thing in the paint and not be so clogged up. It's a perfect situation for him.
My takeaway is going to be team Best Coast Ballers. I think it was despicable. So Rick, you made a comment in one of the earlier tournaments, and I wanted to combat you just for the sake of it about Montel Cage. Montel Cage was one of the best point guards in SimWorld Hoops last season. He was the top assist man. So I want to make sure I preface that he was the top assist man on a team that was not so great. So he was driving the offense and making it move. With the LDO on the team. And these, I know they're just pickup games, so Coach Aaron Murray must have something up his sleeve, but Montel I've seen him pass the ball in this preseason. No matter who's on it, he's got Mike. Did you see the dunk from Mikey Williams where he baptized you? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Montel came down the very next play and put up one of the worst shots ever. Man, my takeaway is, can that team, with all the talent that they have on there, we're hearing about Team Bay Area Breakers. We're hearing about Showtime Basketball, and the West is just looking absolutely loaded. And Best Coast is supposed to be one of those squads. That seems like that could be an issue.
Yeah, it's going to be sink or swim out there off West for sure. I think if you go down early, if your team go to like an 0-4 start, it might be a wrap for you really, really, really early because these teams out West is playing no games. It's going to be a gauntlet out there.
Yeah, they are not playing around at all. And, one of my bigger takeaways from the games that we saw last night was just, again, the West Coast is going to be extremely competitive between Showtime, Best Coast, and the area. Like, those teams are gonna beat up on each other. It's gonna be like the SEC or Pac-12 or whatever in that kind of category where these teams are gonna beat up on each other all year, and then good luck trying to figure out who's gonna be left standing once it's all over.
Yeah.
B-Run, let me ask you a question really quick. Since we're talking about that, which team out West is Georgia and which team on the other team is TCU? Who's Georgia, who's TCU, B-Run? I'm putting you on the spot, baby.
Sure. So, Georgia, I think right now, based off what we've seen, Georgia is Bay Area. Ooh. And from the West Coast teams,
Cascadia.
I think that it's going to be Reigning Trays is that TCU team.
And yes, you think it's gonna be Cascade as a TCU?
Nah, man. I think it's Raining Trays too. I was just talking.
Raining Trays,
I think it's Raining Trays. Yeah.
Okay. Not getting this tip of mine, man. Like I said, I don't think Cascadia will be as bad as everybody thinks they're gonna be, and I do think they will make the race to 1 in some shape or form. I don't think they'll be that. I don't think they'll be that bad.
What they racing to?
Hey, man.
Next subject.
Hey,
Well, look, hey, so that's been 3 in the key, right? It looks like they may have just called a tech, man. So let's just run off a couple things we want to hear from our guest here, Majir Williams. You know, I start off with absolute ignorance, but it's the thing that everybody wants to know. Rick, get yours on deck. B-Ron, get yours on deck. Maybe we do a round 2 to find out some things about Majir. I'm going to get it jumped off real quick. Majir, you still with us, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's what I need to know. College-wise, right? Looking at your future, because, you know, this is just step 1 of your career. You know, regardless of where you're ranked right now, you're obviously a talented kid. What schools are you wanting to get some looks from? And are you even hoping to go the college route, or maybe you're looking in a different direction?
but you have options.
I mean, I would want to stay home, so I would say like Seton Hall, Rutgers. If I was to throw a wild card out there, I'd probably say Ohio State. That's a school I'm interested in. So when I got that Michael Redd comparison, I was like, oh, yeah, Buckeye. I want to be a Buckeye. Tell him hit me up.
All right.
That's what's up. So, my question. Everybody's being really cute, Majira. You're going to find out I'm the one that's not going to get cute. Let's get to the business. Right now in SimWorld, if you had the opportunity to go one-on-one with one person and say, you know what, I just want to bust their ass one good time. Let them know what it is. What one player would that be?
Come on now, that question loaded, but I'm a competitor, so I got to go at the loudest mouth in the room. So I would say, give me a KJ Allen, give me Benari James, give me Sky Durant, and anybody in a one-on-one.
Good, my man took the challenge.
Were you writing that down, B-Ron? I'm taking notes.
I'm taking notes.
Circling those on the schedule.
Williams said he wants to play against
Benari James, Sky Durant, and KJ Allen. Yeah, it's ingrained in my head now, sir.
There we go.
I'm looking forward to those matchups. B-Ron, what you got?
You know, it'd be wild. They're on the same team when it's all said and
I
done.
know, right?
Wow.
Right.
So you get to do it every practice, then, Monsieur.
See who the Kobe stop is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
B-Ron, what you got one off the cuff, man?
I don't know if I have one off the college. Trying to think of something, man. I don't have anything. I'm dead.
While you're thinking, I do have another very important one, so I can know exactly who Majir is. The world wants to know, Majir. When you eat a chili dog, mustard or no mustard?
You don't put no mustard on no chili dog. You don't even add no chili to a glizzy, dude.
So that's the no chili to a glizzy. Y'all heard that? Write that down.
Oh.
Add no chili to your glizzy.
Lots of notes here tonight, man. This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I definitely just learned. Rick, what you got?
I mean, I'm stumped on no chili on your glizzy. I haven't made it towards that. You know, I'm here in the South, man. We do chili and cheese on our hot dog. Put a little onion, little pickle relish. We got a whole little situation. Some people can put ketchup on if you're freaky enough. So we got a whole situation when it comes to our chili dogs. So I guess the New York down south is a totally different world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Well, look, man, we're not going to hold you this morning. We know you probably got to head off to school. You got to get your things in order. But, man, it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure having you here with us. Great things. Looking forward to seeing what you do in the future, seeing what your college career gives you. Hope you get to go do the Buckeyes thing if that's what you're wanting to do. And we're looking forward to seeing officially where you end up for this upcoming season. B-Ron, you want to lead us out, man?
Yes. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this morning on the Post Up Podcast. Majir, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm gonna shamelessly plug my cousin. Yo, y'all gotta up Mugen rankings. He ate.
He did.
Look how many boards my man had. Why y'all got him so low?
He did. Hey, we've had some talks about this. I'll pass off to you on Rick if you just want to, but we have talks about this specialized skill thing, and that may be a theme coming. But the specialized skill, talking about what you kids are doing, everybody can't be a scorer, man. Some people.
Right.
Majir, let me ask you, Mugen on yesterday's recruit, he they gave him a cup of Clint Capella. What do you feel about that?
That's accurate. If you
Okay.
look at Clint Capella's game and how athletic he is, how he run the floor, how he dominate from key to key, that you're not gonna get a better comparison than that.
Okay, so they doing something right over there in SimWorld. We doing something right, huh? We just gotta move them up according to you. I got you. I'm with you, Majir. Keep shooting that rock, baby.
Keep shooting it. Well, look, 3 in the key, B-Ron. Wonderful job as always. Majir, thanks for being here. Rick, showing up to make things, keep it hot, keep it spicy. That's been our time here, man. Until next time, we out of this thing. Peace.
Hi, Mom.